Hi, my name is Roshan. I am the group leader for this assignment and we are group 18. Our members consist of 6 members, me, myself, Roshan, Iman, Mitchel, Teja, Afiq and Mishali. Today we'll be presenting our project where we made a website and an energy saving calculator, and we also made a guide to access the website as well. In this website, it consists of an online magazine to show people about digital competency and how digital competency is valid in this 21st century world.
Hello everyone, today I'm excited to share with you the design of TechBite, which is a website created with the intent of educating people on becoming more digitally literate in a world where we're increasingly being more reliant on technology. So the inspiration behind the website design was to create a calm, serene space that encourages visitors to explore and learn. The site is aimed at a broader audience, catering to all individuals regardless of gender, and the goal was to create a website where everyone felt represented and invited to learn. So the homepage is the first point of contact to the visitors, and I wanted it to feel more open and inviting. So we chose a minimalistic design that is clean and uncluttered, so the focus remains on the content itself. So we used a combination of soothing colors and concise text to set the tone, ensuring that users are immediately introduced to the site's purpose, which is to educate and empower them with the digital skills they need to navigate the modern world. So the content is organized in a way that allows visitors to easily explore a variety of topics relating to digital competence. One of the main features of the website is the blog section, where we regularly publish articles about digital skills, online safety, and digital tools. Each article is designed to be accessible and easy to understand, so we by breaking down complex ideas into digestible information. By offering practical advice and real-world examples, the content empowers users to improve their digital literacy skills at their own pace. In the website, I had included a small section for the latest articles. So as you can see, I divided the section into 3. The first one being the latest written piece revolving around the topic of integrating multimedia for a more immersive experience. The second section for our main article of the current moment being why digital literacy is important, and the third last section that opens up to a list of available articles that are relevant to the topic at hand. So what are the design principles? The minimalistic designs reflects the core values of simplicity and clarity, where the layout is clean and navigation is intuitive, ensuring a smoother user experience. I've also incorporated a generous amount of white space to allow the content to breathe and not make the website seem suffocating. The design ties back to the goal of making digital literacy accessible to everyone without distractions or confusions. So the purpose of the project is clear: to help individuals become more digitally literate in an engaging and accessible way. So the design is created with that in mind and offers a serene and welcoming environment to all, while also providing practical resources to help users navigate the digital world. Whether you're here to explore articles or browse creative content or learn new skills, that's what the website exists.
So in this segment, I'll be talking about the web designing process on my part. So I was designing the resource page of the website, and in the resource page, we talked about exploring cybersecurity and the importance of knowing cybersecurity and how we should be aware of cybersecurity and our surroundings when using any digital mobiles or laptops or maybe computers out there. So in this case, in the resource page, I actually made how it is to detect cybersecurity alerts, how we should be aware when it comes to cybersecurity attacks, and not only that, I also inserted a video from Sesame Street where we actually talk about phishing or mail phishing in this case, and we also talk about how to prevent cybersecurity attacks, how to add on security features on your phone, and so on and so forth.
Not sure what to do on our website? Follow the simple steps. First, once you click the link, you will be directed to the homepage. Scroll down until you find the latest article. You may click the Read More button to explore few topics such as integrating multimedia. Within this section, you will find subtopics like why does multimedia integration matter in e-learning. Apart from that, you may discover more interesting articles by clicking the Read More button under the A List of Reads section. Other than that, you may click Resources button at the top right corner to access a page about exploring cybersecurity and spreading awareness on the topic. You may watch a video featuring a song about phishing attacks. which emphasizes the importance of forwarding and deleting suspicious emails.
If you are interested in reading more about our magazine, simply scroll down to the bottom of the page. There you can subscribe to become part of our family. Just fill in your first name, last name and email, then click sign me up to start receiving special content right away.
I'm Nadarajah, and today I'll be presenting our C++ program. My group and I have decided to create an energy and carbon footprint calculator. And how? Well, we'll be calculating using the daily energy usage of a device, and then the calculator will estimate the potential energy savings by assuming a 15% reduction, and finally, it will determine the corresponding. The users will be able to see all the outputs after they have put in the necessary value. We're going through the first part of the input codes. As you can see, we've decided to use the integer main because the values produced are in numbers, and we've also used device power, which is the power consumption of the device in watts. We've used the hours used, which is the number of hours the device is used per day, and finally the energy used per day, which is the energy consumed per day, and it will be calculated in kilowatts per hour. Now for the second part of the input codes, to ensure we get a positive number, we've decided to add a cn fail function to check for invalid input and ensure that the value is greater than 0. A while loop is continuously prompts the user to enter a value until a positive number is provided. And finally, we'll take a look at the calculation codes. The energy used per day is calculated by converting the device's power from watts to kilowatts by dividing by 1000 and then multiplying by the number of hours used. The energy saved is then calculated by the energy used per day multiplied by 0.15, which is the 15% reduction we assumed earlier. Factor is a constant that represents the carbon dioxide. And finally, the carbon dioxide reduction is determined by multiplying the energy saved in kilowatts per hour, which we calculated earlier, multiplied by the carbon emissions factor itself. And that's all for our input codes. I'll now pass it on to Afiq, who'll go through the output codes.
Okay, so for this slide, I'm choosing 100 watts, as you can see on the output, and for this 4 hours per day. So on average, we use 50 to 200 watts of electricity on average. So this number is highly dependent on the model you have. So I'm choosing 100 watts because it's a safe average electricity consumption to assume for modern TVs from top manufacturers. So as you can see on the slide, estimated energy use per day is 0.4, potential energy saved 0.06, and CO2 reduction 0.552 reduction. So what's reduction of carbon emission is good for is because it can improving air quality, which is less carbon emission mean cleaner air, and it is reducing health issues such as respiratory disease and cardiovascular problems. Okay, for the next slide, as you can see, if a user enters a negative value for watts and hours, they will be prompted to input a positive value instead. And when the user enters negative value for power and hours, the program detects the error and displays the message, as you can see on the slide. So these features ensures that the calculation remain accurate and meaningful by preventing unrealistic values and making the program more user-friendly and reliable.
So that's all from us from Group 18. See you next time.